Hi, I'm Robin Smith, and what I'm about to do is share with you the most incredible business opportunity that has ever hit this planet, Transcend Marketing International. I invite you just to sit back and relax as over the next few minutes I share with you a little bit about myself, how it is that Transcend Marketing has positioned each and every one of us, and then what I get the most excited about, and that is our compensation plan. Now, I was introduced to network marketing back in 1989 when my oldest brother introduced me to an opportunity that I thought I was going to go save the world with. I was told that if I worked really hard for 2 to 5 years, that I could create financial freedom for myself. But 6 years into the program, I'd had it. I was done. I was $30,000 in credit card debt, and I promised myself I was never going to touch another one of these as long as I lived. And then a couple of years went by, and during that 2-year period, the phone calls came in. People calling up saying, you got to get into this one, you got to get into this one will set you free. Then I'd watch my friends in these programs about 6 months, and then on to the next one, telling me I need to get into that one now. Well, one of the phone calls within that 2-year period, towards the end of the 2 years, she calls up, again it sounds like all the rest of them, and out of respect we sat down and we listened to her. And she came on over and she started talking to me initially about her product. And as far as I was concerned, I didn't really care about her product because as far as I was concerned, I already sold the greatest products in the whole wide world and I didn't make any money at it. So I just said to her, what does it cost to get in this thing and what do I have to do to get my money back? That was the only thing I cared about because of what happened before. And that's when she started showing me the compensation plan. And I freaked. I couldn't even fathom how anybody could fail. And immediately, my husband was standing right by me, and I looked up to him and I said, honey, I can do this one. I know I can do this one. And then, of course, I turned to my parents and I was like, I need to borrow the money. I need to borrow the money. You know, and they loaned it to me. And I got started immediately. That next day, I called everybody I could possibly think of. I wanted nobody to miss out. And out of all the people I called, I had 20 people promise me they would come over and take a look at what I was doing. And out of all those 20 people, I must have called them 3 times just to remind them, gotta be there, you gotta look at this thing. Out of all those people, 4 of them showed up. And I thought, you know, if I can just convey to them the difference between this one and all the rest of them out there, then I've done my job, and that's the best I can do. So basically, I just popped in a video, and out of the 4 people that came, 3 of them decided to do something with it. And I'll tell you something, those 3 people that got into the business with me changed my life completely. I created financial freedom for myself that most people just dream about. And what I know is if I can do this, anybody can do this. Next, I want to share with you how it is that Transcend Marketing has positioned each and every one of us. And it is my opinion that if you want to make serious money, you position yourself in front of serious trends. And Transcend Marketing has positioned us in front of 3 massive trends. To begin with, home-based business. Right now, home-based business is at an all-time high. People are flocking into this industry like never before. And one of the reasons is because people are finally coming to the realization that there just is no such thing as job security anymore. People are working for companies for 15+ years and they're losing their jobs overnight. Secondly, I see more and more mothers and fathers wanting to be home to raise their own children as opposed to having somebody else raise their kids. The second trend that Transcend Marketing positions each and every one of us in front of is the anti-aging market. Right now, the baby boomers, they're all starting to turn 55 years old. And the baby boomers are a group of people that were born between 1946 and 1964. They take up 1/3 our population and they control over 77% of our assets. The baby boomers have reshaped every single industry that they have ever gone through. So whatever these people want is exactly how you want to position yourself. So, what is the key concern of the boomers right now? Aging, and they want no part of it. As a matter of fact, the boomers will pay anything to keep that from happening. Now, just a recent issue of a magazine that Entrepreneur puts out indicates the 15 top businesses to get yourself involved with. And one of the top 15 businesses it indicates is anti-aging products. And I just want to read this very quickly to you. It says, no surprise here. People are getting older, and though we used to be content to watch Bob Hope specials and shuffle quietly into the night, no more. In 1993, anti-aging products were a $325 million market. Not bad, but that quadrupled over the next 4 years. And by 2002, the market should be at $3.6 billion. That's a lot of Jack, and it could be yours. 88 million North Americans are between the ages of 40 and 55, those wonderful baby boomers, not to mention those middle-agers worldwide. And they're all waiting for you to tell them how to look or feel younger. It says just get in on this trend now. Transcend Marketing has an array of products that not only slow the aging process, but potentially reverse it. Our lead product, Recapture HGH, is a homeopathic human growth hormone. Human growth hormone is something that naturally excretes from the pituitary gland, but as we get older, it starts to diminish. It starts to diminish at about the age of 20, and by the time that we're 70 years old, it's 75% gone. During this period, you're going to notice such things as hair loss, weight gain, wrinkles, lack of sexual function, thinning of the skin, liver spots. All of this is due to the lack of HGH excreting from the pituitary gland. And Recapture HGH takes care of those things. Now, we also have an array of other products. The rest of our homeopathic line consists of melatonin, DHEA, estrogen, female vitality, and a male vitality. We also have a complete aloe vera-based nutritional product. That product is creating miracles in people's lives. On top of that, an array of products that allow you to lose weight, one of which allows you to do that while you're sleeping. Now, what I recommend you do is get back with whoever put this tape in your hand so that you can be directed to the appropriate website and just get yourself a little more educated on what it is that Transcend Marketing's product line has to offer. Now, the third trend is the internet. Without a doubt, .com is the buzzword of the new millennium. And it has been predicted that by the year 2002, that 50 cents out of every single dollar spent in America will be spent online shopping. And what Transcend Marketing has to offer you is your own online shopping mall. You get paid to do what you're already doing, and you get to do it from the comfort of your own home. Now, those are the three trends that Transcend Marketing has positioned us in front of. And once again, if you want to make serious money, you position yourself in front of serious trends. But I'll tell you something. I believe you can have the greatest products in the whole wide world. I believe you can have the greatest idea in the whole wide world. But if you don't have a compensation plan that's fair to the masses, it's never going to be very much fun. And what I'm going to show you next is what is the most powerful, as far as I am concerned, is the most powerful compensation plan that I have ever seen. And it is what I get the most excited about. Transcend Marketing's compensation plan is definitely the part that I get the most excited about. But although Transcend Marketing has several different ways that it pays us, what I'm going to focus on right now is the two that excite me the most. And to begin with, we have the binary. Bi means two. This is your position within the organization, and all you have is two legs. You have a left leg, and you have a right leg. Now, most of the compensation plans out there, what they do is they go wide. And when they go wide, they usually only pay to a certain level. For instance, the one that I was in initially paid to the 5th level, but I've seen them pay as far as to the 7th level. And what happens with these kind of programs is you never get the kind of help that you need, because the people that are usually making all the money, they don't get paid off of you. And if they don't get paid off of you, I guarantee you they will not be there for you. So my suggestion is, if you're looking at anything like this, run. Because although you might be able to succeed in a program like this, the chances of your friends and your family are pretty darn slim. But what Transcend Marketing's binary offers is it offers a compensation plan that goes deep, and it will search to infinity looking for what it needs to in order to pay us. So it doesn't matter whether you are first level to me or if you are 6,000 levels away from me. I have a vested interest in your success, and you'll find that I'm there for you. Now, at the bottom of each one of these legs is another position, and each position, once again, has two legs. So it continues to build down just like this. Now, one of the very cool things that the binary offers is what we call spillover. And what that means is that this is your position within the organization, and let's say you bring in your first two friends, all right? You take your first friend and you place them here, your second one and you place them here. If you do have anybody, the third person that wants to get involved with this opportunity, that third person has no choice. You have no choice but to place them under one of the first two that got in the beginning. Because again, it doesn't go wide, it goes deep. And let's say they land right here. Whoever got this position right there, they benefit from everything this third person does. exactly the same as you. And in a little bit, that'll make a little more sense. Now, there are a few different ways that you can get involved with Transcend Marketing's opportunity here. To begin with, you can purchase what's called a one-pack. And a one-pack is $150. And what you're purchasing with that $150 is a 2-month supply of our lead product, Recapture HGH. Now, when you purchase that 2-month supply of HGH, what you are doing is you are activating this position and you are making it eligible for commissions. And once it's activated, it's always activated. There are 0 monthly quotas. This is another very cool thing that the binary has to offer. You're also going to receive 3 websites. These websites are designed for you and they are maintained for you. Just get back with whoever handed this video to you and they'll make sure that you're able to view those. As well as a manual and an electronic assistant. Now, electronic assistant is just a fancy word for a voicemail box. What it does is it allows each and every one of us to communicate with our entire organizations with just 1 telephone call. It'll also allow corporate to do the same thing so they can keep us on top of what's going on with corporate. Now, that 2-month supply of HGH, that equates to 1 sale. And that, again, that is going to make sense again in just a little bit. Or you can come in with what's called the DefyAging.com pack. And the DefyAging.com pack is $450. And what you're purchasing with the DefyAging.com pack is a 6-month supply of our lead product, Recapture HGH. Now, I want you to know that when you become an independent representative of this company, you not only get that top position, you get the top 3 positions. All 3 of these belong to you. So therefore, no matter who ends up in your organization, you will potentially get paid off of them twice. This is working smarter, not harder, because you'll get paid on these 2 here, on this position, and these 2 here on this position and this position. Now, by purchasing the DefyAging.com pack and the 6-month supply of HGH, you activate all 3 of these centers. And once these centers are activated, they're always activated, okay? So, but until they are activated, the sales that accumulate underneath them will move right through them. So it's important that you get them all activated as soon as possible. All right? You're also going to get the 3 websites. You're going to get the manual, the electronic assistant. You're also going to get a couple of things here. To begin with, you're going to get a $450 free shopping spree to purchase anything that you want off of DefyAging.com. Now, so on top of getting your 6-month supply of Recapture HGH, which was already a $480 value, you're also going to get to go and spend another $450 on DefyAging.com on top of that. And you get to participate in what's called a Fast Start bonus. Now, the Fast Start bonus is this. You come in with a DefyAging.com pack, and you go find 2 people to do the exact same thing within 15 days, and you get a 4th website, and that is DefyAging.com. And what that means is that you will never have to inventory any product whatsoever. Even if you have people interested, or when they become interested in your product, then you just send them to your website, and that again increases your earnings that Transcend Marketing pays out. And then what you'll receive with that 6-month supply of HGH is 3 sales, all right? Or you can come in with what's called the Deluxe DefyAging.com pack. The Deluxe DefyAging.com pack is $750. And what you're going to receive with the Deluxe DefyAging.com pack is a 12-month supply, an entire year's supply of Recapture HGH. This is the greatest deal here. You're also going to get the 3 websites. You're also going to get the manual, the electronic assistant. And you're also going to be able to participate in the shopping spree. You'll get the shopping spree, participate in the Fast Start bonus, but what the Deluxe DefyAging.com pack offers is 6 sales. And this is a very cool thing. And I'll show you exactly how this works, what exactly the sales mean at this point. Now, let's say this is you within the organization, all right? That's you, this is you, and this is you, all right? And let's say you come in with a Deluxe DefyAging.com pack. I want you to know that those 6 sales within your organization that you purchased to get started, they not only activate all your positions, but you also get paid off of them as well. And we're going to place those 6 sales in your 4th leg. They're numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? We're going to place them here. I'll tell you why in just a minute. Now, we're going to take and we're going to go out there and you're going to share the opportunity, get this video in the hands of some of your friends. And let's say your friend Sarah gets pretty darn excited. And we'll place Sarah right here. We're going to put Sarah there first. And all three of those positions are Sarah. All right? And then your friend Dean gets excited, wants to get started. We're going to place Dean here. Okay? Now, you continue to share the opportunity, and Ryan ends up here. And let's say from above, K falls right here. Okay? And each one of them has come in with a deluxe defy aging.com pack. As you can see, there's 6 sales here, 6 sales here, 6 sales here, 6 sales here, and 6 sales here. When there is a total of 12 sales within the organization, oops, you earn $100. As simple as that. All right? And as you can see, when you come in with the deluxe defy aging.com pack, those 6 sales, you're already halfway to your first check. All right? So you've already earned $100, definitely within your organization. When there are 12 more, for a total of 24, you earn another $100. And when there is 26 more, which is a total of 50, you earn $200 for a total of $400 altogether. All right. Now, I want you to know that the 6 sales that take place here underneath Sarah are 6 sales for Sarah here. There's 6 sales for Sarah here. There's 6 sales for you here. There's 6 sales for you here. There are 6 sales for every single person that Sarah is under all the way to the top of this matrix. As a matter of fact, the same goes for Ryan, Dean, Kay, and yourself. Okay? Now, the number one question that people usually ask is, how in the heck does this company pay everybody off the same sales? Well, it's very simple. Transcend Marketing has put a couple different buffers in place to keep this company in business and allow all of us to get paid off of those sales. And one of them is this. When you get to the 12, then the 24, and then the 50, you just have to have at least 1/3 on either side of your organization. All right? So when you get to 12, there has to be no less than 4 on the weaker side. As you can see, 8 here, 4 here. When you get to 24, there has to be at least 8 on the weaker side. And when you get to 50, there has to at least be 17 on the weaker side. Okay? So I want you to know that if you had 9 and 3, which is a total of 12, you would not receive a check. All right? But this side could be 9, it could be 90. And as soon as this side hits 4, you earn $100. And as soon as it hits 4 more, you earn another $100. And as soon as it hits 9 more, which is a total of 17 and 1/3 of 50, you earn a $200 check. All right? It's as simple as that. And then, basically, it zeroes out and it starts over. Now, a lot of people say, well, $400, who cares about $400? I know a lot of people that care about $400 because what the software does is it searches to infinite levels looking for those 50 sales every single day except for Sunday. So we're talking about $400 a day, 6 days a week. And any sales that do come in on Sunday fall back to Saturday's volume. Okay? So you can build this thing 7 days a week. And all you really need is a couple people to start earning you money. I want to show you real quick here, but basically how it is that you leverage yourself off of other people's efforts and the power of the binary. Let's say Sarah goes out there and Sarah's building herself a little business. She ends up with 6 sales here and 6 sales on this side. Ryan does the same thing, 6 sales here and 6 sales on this side. Dean does the same thing, and Kay does the same thing. I want to show you how your friends just got paid, and on top of that, how you just got paid. Sarah just earned $100 because Sarah has 6 on the left and 6 on the right for a total of 12. Ryan also made $100 because Ryan has 6 on the left and 6 on the right, completely evenly balanced. Dean also made 100, and Kay also made 100. You, in turn, not only hit 12 on the left, you hit 12 on the right of this position. As you can see, with Sarah's 12 and Ryan's 12, so you hit 12 and then 24, so you made $200 here. The same thing happened over here on your other side. You made $200 here. Your top position, though, got all the way to 50 and even beyond that. So your top position made $400. So now you're looking at a total of $800 for you. Each one of your friends make 100, and you make 800. This is a very simple program, and it pays out so incredibly well. I'll tell you, in all my years in these things, I never saw checks past $5. You know, never saw checks by $5. And I'd have to spend so much money just to make that happen for myself. But with this one, it's very simple. At 12, 100, at 24, 100, at 50, 100, and then it zeroes out, starts over. So you can get up to as much as $400 every single day. But not just on one position. On each position, you can make $400 a day on each position. Now, I'll tell you something. When you're trying to figure out what you want to do with this program, my suggestion is don't ever do anything more than you can comfortably afford to, all right? But I definitely recommend that you get everything activated immediately and get started right away. My suggestion is to come in with the best deal, and that is your DefyAging.com pack, your deluxe DefyAging.com pack. But I want to show you the difference if you were to activate just the top center versus all 3 centers. You activate that top center, you get that thing rolling every single day, $400 a day can turn into $2,400 a week, $10,400 a month, and $124,800 a year. Not bad, right? But you get all 3 of these positions, you get paid off everybody's efforts twice. Look what happens here. All 3 of those centers, you're looking at $1,200 a day, $7,200 a week, $31,200 a month, and $374,400 a year. You know, that's just the binary. That's just the binary. Transcend Marketing also has something that we are so incredibly excited about, and that is a matching bonus. We can make as much as 30% of everybody that we personally bring on board of their binary income. So what that means, it means that if everybody all together, the people you brought on board, are making $1,000, your bonus check is $300, and balance is not a requirement for that. If everybody all together is making $5,000 a month, you're looking at a $1,500 bonus check each month. If everybody all together is making $10,000 a month, you're looking at a $3,000 bonus check each month. But let's say you sponsor someone into this business that gets all 3 of those positions rolling every single day. And the question usually everybody has is that even possible? You better believe it's possible. I did it, and if I can do it, anybody can do it. The bonus check on that one person alone is $112,320 a year. Even if you never made a dime off that, you're guaranteed to make that. This is an incredible opportunity. As far as I'm concerned, things like this come around maybe once in a lifetime. I feel very fortunate that it has happened for us twice. And I just want to share it with all of you. I want everybody to be able to experience what it is that we're experiencing. And my suggestion to you is just get back with whoever put this video in your hands and get that application filled out and get started right now. Thank you.